Hey guys, how's it going? My name's TSGameplay, and today I've got a online race for Blur. I'm not really going to talk about this at all. I mean, you can see what happens. It's me versus two other guys, and it was fun. But so, first things first, my son was born May 29th, and that has been consuming my life ever since. Not to say that's a bad thing, but that's why I haven't really had an opportunity to make any kind of videos up to this point. Um, I just went and picked up like, I don't know, 9 new games the other day, and that was like last Thursday, and I've still not had an opportunity to make videos on any of them. It's, just very time consuming with the lack of sleep that I'm getting, and, just everything else in between. Um, my life is hectic. Compared to maybe 6 months ago, my life could not be more different. Um, up to 6 months ago, I had the support of my mother. She helped me, pay my own bills and stuff. I had my own place, and I did odd jobs here and there, and we got by. Me and my girlfriend did, and I basically didn't really have any real responsibilities. I'd get up, hang out, play some Black Ops. Sometimes they do that all day, and it's just made me realize so many things about life, and you know, it's basically about enjoying yourself when you're young. And when I mean young, and from the time you're a little kid to when the real life just smacks you in the face. Because it happens to everybody. When you realize that the days of being taken care of by your parents and having a basically a free ride more or less, to where you don't really have to worry about bills or kids or you know just anything. We don't have to worry about cars or repairs on your house or whatever it may be. And I guess what I'm really basically trying to say is, no matter what, no matter like how bad you think your life may be, no matter what's going on, maybe you got some homework that you can't stand, or projects, or problems with a girl, or whatever it may be that you think makes your life suck. It's gonna, I don't want to really say it's gonna get so much worse. It's definitely gonna become more difficult down the road. And these are things that I've realized recently. I mean, I've known that things were gonna get harder, but for it to finally get there to its hardest point, which is for me, which is holding down a full-time job while raising my newborn son with my girlfriend, it's quite difficult. Um, basically all personal time is flown out the window, and I don't really have time for myself anymore, which I really don't care about. I mean, once you have a kid, you realize that it's not really about you anymore. It's about them. Whether it's a son or a daughter, your life becomes about them. So you just basically got to enjoy your life while you're young. It's so unfortunate not to. I mean, I know myself from the time I was a little kid, maybe 5 or 6 years old. I'd see adults and I just think to myself, man, I just can't wait. It's got to be so amazing to be an adult, to be able to do whatever I wanted to be able to drive a car, to be able to do this and that. It's just, something you just can't wait for in life. And now that I finally got there, I mean, I'm 21 years old. I turned 21 May 20th. Now that I've finally gotten here, I realize how much of a waste of time it was for me to have that kind of mindset when I was younger. Instead of, sitting there just enjoying life in general. It's like, oh man, this sucks. I'm not 13 yet. I'm not a teenager. Or, oh man, I'm 14. I can't drive for 2 more years. This sucks. No matter what, you know, it's always as good as it's going to be when you're young. You got to realize that there's no better time than when you're young, and it's really unfortunate to just keep waiting for something better. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm 21 now. Physically and mentally, I may be a little bit more mature than what I was when I was, say, 13 years old, but everything else is exactly the same as when you're young, in school and middle school and high school. It's all the same. Nothing ever changes. You just gain way more responsibilities than you ever had before in your life. And it definitely becomes, I don't want to say like a drag. It's not a drag at all in my case. It's just, it becomes harder, and that's the plain and simple facts. But I did pick up 9 new games, like I said. I didn't actually pay for them. I traded in like 4 or 5 old games that I had. Well, they weren't really old, they were a bunch of new titles, but let's see what I got here. Let's see if you guys want to see some videos on any of these. Some of them are older, most of them are older games, but just let me know. But I got this game, Blur. I got Battlefield Bad Company 2 Ultimate Edition, or whatever, I don't know. Castlevania, Lord of Shadows, Resident Evil 5, that's old as hell. And let's see, The Bigs 2, baseball game, Batman Arkham Asylum. I just saw a couple other bullshit games, like a Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection or something. They're all games I'd never played before, and I was so bored with the ones that I traded in. They just weren't fun to me. I definitely kept the Call of Duties 4 through 7, I believe it is, because those games I'll never get rid of. But yeah, I don't really plan on playing anything as far as first-person shooters. Maybe some Battlefield. I really haven't gotten into that much yet. I've maybe played 3 or 4 matches, and it's definitely a lot different than any Call of Duty I've ever played. I'll probably get into that, try to get you guys some videos up of that. But for the most part, I'm up to any suggestions. Like I said, I work full time, so I do have a little bit of extra money. Maybe there's a game coming out or a game that's been out you guys want to see. Let me know. And if more than one person says it's a good idea or something, I'll go with it. I'll make videos, whatever you guys want to see. So, but this is wrapping up here, guys. I came in first place, and yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a nice day.